At the height of the 19th century, the British Empire stood as the largest and most powerful empire the world had ever seen. Stretching across vast continents, it seemed invincible. But beneath the surface, cracks were forming. Revolts, economic instability, and military defeats were putting everything at risk. Yet, at the heart of it all, there was one person who kept the empire together: Queen Victoria. This is the story of how her strength and wisdom helped steer Britain through its darkest moments and saved the empire from collapse. Victoria was a girl thrust into a man's world of politics and power. Born in 1819, she became queen in 1837 after the death of her uncle, King William IV. At just 18 years old, she was alone in the royal court, with little guidance and an overwhelming future ahead of her. But the young queen was determined. She quickly became known for her sharp intellect and firm sense of duty. Her marriage to Prince Albert in 1840 was one of the most pivotal decisions of her life. Albert, a German prince, was a key advisor to Victoria, guiding her on matters of governance and social reform. Together, they became a powerful partnership, though their time together would be marked by great personal challenges. One of the first true tests of Victoria's reign came in 1857 when British rule in India was violently challenged. The Indian Rebellion, also known as the Sepoy Mutiny, erupted across the subcontinent. The rebellion was not just a military threat, it was a symbol of widespread discontent with British colonial rule. India was the jewel of the British Empire, and the rebellion could have spelled disaster for the British presence there. Instead of opting for ruthless repression, Queen Victoria's response was measured. She recognized the need for both military action and political reform. In 1858, she issued the proclamation to the people of India, promising fairness, religious tolerance, and better treatment of the native population. This gesture helped to calm the situation and rebuild trust in British rule. Her reforms would shape British-Indian relations for decades, turning a potential crisis into an opportunity for long-term stability. Queen Victoria's wisdom had averted the collapse of British rule in India, and her decision would forever change the course of the British Empire. As the empire expanded across the globe, new challenges arose. In southern Africa, the British Empire faced a formidable opponent, the Zulu Kingdom. In 1879, the British Army clashed with the Zulus in a war that seemed to threaten British authority in the region. The defeat at the Battle of Isandlwana was a blow to British pride. It seemed that even the mighty British Army was not invincible. But Queen Victoria, ever the strategic leader, took charge. She ordered reinforcements and more strategic military planning. British troops regrouped and, under new leadership, decisively defeated the Zulus in subsequent battles. Through her unwavering commitment and leadership, Queen Victoria ensured that British control in southern Africa remained secure, preventing the Zulu Kingdom from destabilizing the region. The victory reinforced Britain's imperial might and proved that, despite challenges, the empire would endure. While wars and rebellions raged abroad, Queen Victoria understood that Britain's strength also lay in its ability to adapt to the changing world. The Second Industrial Revolution was transforming the globe, and Britain needed to keep pace. Queen Victoria was not only a monarch, but also a patron of innovation. Under her reign, Britain led the world in industrial progress. Railroads expanded, factories flourished, and new technologies, like the telegraph and the steam engine, revolutionized communication and transport. The empire's economy grew stronger, and its global influence expanded. Through her support of industrial innovation, Queen Victoria ensured that Britain stayed at the forefront of global progress. The economic boom strengthened the empire and provided the foundation for its continued expansion. Though Queen Victoria's reign was defined by strength and resolve, it was not without personal tragedy. In 1861, Prince Albert, her beloved husband and confidant, died unexpectedly. Victoria's grief was overwhelming. For years, she withdrew from public life, and many feared her mourning would destabilize her leadership. But even in her darkest hours, Victoria found the strength to carry on. Slowly, she emerged from her grief, not only as a monarch, but as a symbol of resilience for her nation. Her personal sorrow became a quiet, yet powerful force that shaped her leadership for the rest of her reign. Queen Victoria reigned for 63 years, longer than any British monarch before her. She saw the British Empire grow and evolve, and through every challenge, she remained a steady hand guiding it through storms of war, economic strife, and personal grief. Her children, who would go on to rule other nations,